That's right, I'm doing it again. We're looking back at more Yu-Gi-Oh! Here we have the, what was the name again? 2025 Mega Pack 10. Then we have Retro Pack 2. So I recently did, not that long ago, some Pokemon, some Yu-Gi-Oh! And I did a Retro Pack from Retro Pack 1, and I kind of talked about in that video how Yu-Gi-Oh! To me is just nostalgia, right? There are just some cards that I'm nostalgic for, some things in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I'm nostalgic for. I'm not that interested in getting into modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So if you're new to this channel, if you can't tell by the background what I normally do, you can probably take an educated guess. But I was told that Retro Pack 2 was coming, and people seemed very excited for it, and, well, I happened to find this, so, you know, we have 4 packs of it to do. But I also found this tin, and honestly, it looks really cool. I can kind of show you more of why I like this after I get the wrap off of it. Pikachu knife, deploy. So it's gonna cut our shrink wrap right here. So again, not that updated on Yu-Gi-Oh! I do have TCG players like price lists pulled up for these sets, just, you know, for the sake of curiosity. But I don't really know what to expect. Now, to my knowledge, as it says down there, this is a Mega Pack 10. So it's 3 different 2025 Mega Packs with 13 cards in each one. But it guarantees across the entirety of the 10, 3 Starlight Rares, 3 Prismatic Secret Rares, 9 Ultra Rares, and 24 commons. But to be honest, more than anything, I bought this because of the tin. This is like really well done. I'm not sure how you guys can tell, but everything here is actually embossed. Like there are layers of depth to every one of these. They're almost like mini cards. So you have like, you know, the duelist, and then their kind of featured creature, their featured card right here. But again, I'm not sure how well it's coming across on camera. These are like really thick, like lifted off here, then it drops back down. Like really solid, like 3D effect on every single one of these. So regardless of what we pull, I bought this thing because I like the tin. But opening it up, it was kind of violent, made Tyrant fell, shocker, he always does. Oh. Are these some dividers? These look like card dividers like you get in Pokemon ETBs. Interesting. So, it's actually Joey on both sides. So, I guess they're not doing, you know, like, different person on backs. Okay, Guitar Man with, is that a Blue Eyes White Dragon guitar? Like a double-necked guitar? That's kind of wild. And I don't know that card. Then, of course, we have Yugi with the Dark Magician. Those are kind of cool. Then we have some plastic and some Mega Packs. Maybe take out this little filler right here. Yeah, you can kind of see like the negatives of how they like popped everything out. It's cool. Oddly very soft plastic. I kind of like that. So we have our 3 Mega Packs. Then yeah, these are definitely a bit thicker packs. I gotta say, this design right here screams sports cards. Like this doesn't look like Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. Like remove that. Remove the Yu-Gi-Oh! Part. You can even keep the Konami. You could tell me this is baseball cards, and I'd be like, yeah. But I will say I wasn't expecting the, like, promo, like, foil packs in here. So I don't know if there's any kind of pack trick. We're just going to kind of try and learn on the first one here. So we have... I'm not even going to try and say your name. It looks really cool. It's one of the Link Effect monsters, which was well past my time in Yu-Gi-Oh! We have the Yellow Ninja, so definitely like one of those tropes that I'm less aware of. I'm guessing multiple colored ninjas, like Power Rangers. Awakening of Vidos, like a skeleton dragon. That's cool. Guardian of the Voiceless Voice. That's a name to have. Danger Chupacabra. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely throwing some, what's the word I'm looking for? Cryptids. We're throwing some cryptids in here. I don't know if it's actually been a thing in the past or not. It sounds familiar-esque. Apophis the Swamp Deity. Okay, that's a cool design, like half person, half snake. And okay. Well, there's Exodia with a very vibrant effect. I'm guessing a Starlight Rare? I'm not good at knowing the differences in rarities. Of course, you guys all know I'll put things on screen, but that's sick. We have the Enlightenment Dragon. It seems very enlightened. The Red Familiar. Man, some of these designs, like, some of like the super unique designs that they do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what always makes me interested in doing videos on them. Like, again, I don't always have that much to say because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not up to date at all. Exod Fires of Rage. But, like, the coolest thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, like, the monster designs and, like, all the different themes and stuff that they're able to go for with it. Okay, so we're definitely going back to some commons here with Broomy. You know what? I'm happy. Broomy, you are the peak of this pack. We have the Butterfly Fish and Golgoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher. So 3 to the front. Got it. So I guess now that we are 1 pack in, I can go ahead and pull up here on the screen. The 3, chase cards for this set, the most valuable, they're all above $30 right now. With the 3rd place being the Dominus Purge here on the screen. And that is a Prismatic Secret Rare. Then we have the, not gonna try and say this one, Molcharmy? Something. Yes. Also, same rarity, all of them are Prismatic Secret Rares. And the most valuable right now is the Dominus Impulse. So if we get any of those 3, oh, we struck gold for this set. Alright, next Mega Pack. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tends to be kind of weird. Like some of these sets, like again, the most valuable card right now is like it's like under 40, right? It's rare to see that out of Pokemon, right? But Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of goes back and forth. Like you'll have a set like this that I was about to say, ironic, is a bit more gimmicky, like the Gimmick Puppet Cattle Scream. That's horrifying. You have some sets that are a bit more gimmicky, and that's where you tend to see, you know, no mega chase card, which is kind of a good thing in my opinion. If Pokemon did those kind of releases, we'd actually be able to get our hands on some product at MSRP. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys are a bit lucky having these more gimmicky products. Gimmick product, Puppet Rogue Doll, actually pretty cool. Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, so another one of those. Vagnawa, the Mood-Eating Dragon. Yeah, you enjoy that, Moon Man. Berserk Archfiend, King of the Ashened City. That screams like over-the-top, like Final Fantasy design. Like, this is like 2nd form, right? Like maybe 3rd form, boss fight. Center Ion, True Awakening. We have the Boral Code Dragon. Well, it's another Link Effect monster with, again, crazy effect. I'm not great with my rarities, but it's one of them. I wish they could just print the rarity on the card. Like, give me a rarity symbol, man. Mimigol Archfiend. Also just looks sick. Then Sylvie, oh, actually one more left. Sylvie of the White Forest. Super anime here. We have 2 wolves, and then, what is this little guy? What's this little guy back here? You better have your own card. I like that little guy. And lastly, we have Tales of the White Forest. Nah, neat. Got doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Makes me want to do Digimon again. You guys want another Digimon video? Should I see if I can't find some Digimon product? Like Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't like. This wasn't entirely planned. Like people were telling me about Retro Pack 2, telling me, hey, check it out whenever it releases. After I did that other Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. And I just kind of happened to find it in the wild. I didn't really like seek it out, right? I haven't seen Digimon in the wild in a while. Sorry that my throat kind of got like stopped up. We have Priestess of the Ashened City. All these like Ashened cards just make me think like kind of like Dark Souls inspired, like very FromSoft inspired design on some of those. Permite Howl, DPH Gindamore. Yeah, man, paralyzing mushroom. Some will do that. Yes. King of the Ashened City again. Reasel plugin? Turn Silence, super dynamic card. We can see where that first slash is coming from. What's causing that other slash? I guess, is this like a double blade? It kind of cuts off. Yeah, it looks like it's a double blade, so it's going that way too. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I assume there's another card of him that kind of like shows that better. Probably more than one. Rescue Ace Hydrant. Man, what a fantastic, like, stellar, I'm assuming is what I'm looking at here. Stellar card to get. A fire hydrant. But likely an AI-powered fire hydrant. Baka, the Melodis Maestria. Sure. Drake Shark. Okay, this screams a classic design. And then Melis P. Dramaus. I feel like they're trying to go like a little VTuber on some of the cards that we were seeing out of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, well that was everything from the Mega Pack 10, but now for the part I'm really looking forward to, Retro Pack 2. Come on, I can do better slides than that. Retro Pack 2, yeah, I did it! And, there are 4, oh yeah, I guess I did say that. I don't know why I was thinking there were 3. There are 4 packs inside. How do I get you out of there? Oh, there we go. Retro Pack 2, so these are more standard packs with just 9 cards inside. Years ago, when this channel was still young. I was a bit more interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, I was actually, like, watching some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Content and stuff, and I just kind of stopped. Again, we'll figure out pack trick. It might still just be 3 to the front. We will find out. So we have the Creature Swap. Book of the Moon. Gravekeeper's Chief. Neat. I started to say Chef. Octoclops. Okay, see, we're getting some cards that I'm recognizing again. There we go. Dark Roller Hades. Yeah, 100% remember this guy. I remember, like, always weirdly, like, paying a lot of attention to the skull on his, like, shirt cloak looking thing. Mad Sword Beast. We have the insect, something, appropriate. Is that Shaggy? And we have the Lightning Blade. So looking at rarities here, it looks like it's 4 to the front, because Dark Roller Hades was our rare in that one. Buddy, if you could stop falling. Literally every video. And our next pack. So we'll do 4 to the front and hope that I'm correct. It might actually be 3 to the front, and we'll kind of screw things. Oh, actually, hey, before we do that, I forgot, value card. So the card you really want to aim for in this set is a secret rare. It is the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon shown here on the screen, which is currently going for just shy of $900. So, pretty good pull if you get that one. Underneath it, the card going for almost $300. Also going to be, hold on. Yes, also a secret rare is the Dragon Master Knight. Then going for just under $190, we have the Light and Darkness Dragon. Again, I haven't sold a single card since I started this channel, so value to me is just kind of an indication as to rarity. If I pull something super valuable, probably not going to sell it. A $900 card might tempt me though. We have Mad Sword Beast, the Goblin Attack Force, Kaiko, the Ghost Destroyer. Started to say dark. His face looks a little okay, that's a mask. I was gonna say, his face looks a little messed up there, buddy. Call of the Haunted. Spirit Message L. Yeah, I remember the Spirit Message cards. Book of Taiyu? Sure, man. Bazoo, the Soul Eater. Bazoo is enjoying that round soul. Gravekeeper's Assailant. God, this card was super classic for me. Wasn't there a dude who, like, used this card, like, as, like, his kind of, like, what would you call, like, a champion card, his featured card? I don't remember. I always loved this one. Like, the background, like, you know, like, the super dark, like, assassin, like, gimmick, like, Kid Me was a big fan. Then we have the Royal Decree. Sure. Good time for my phone to go off. I'm a professional, okay? I keep my phone unmuted when I film because I think it adds to the excitement. I don't know. I'm just stupid. I tend to forget to put on Do Not Disturb. We have Curse of the Masked Beast, the Goblin Attack Force again, the Gravity Bind, Mad Sword Beast. We have pulled one of you in every pack so far. Gillosaurus, the Guardian Sphinx, also just super nostalgic card. Yata Garasu. Yeah, it is a bird. Dark Spirit of the Silent, and Dark Necrofear. I don't recognize this one, but that's really cool with its blue bald head. And our last pack. Maybe we'll get something on that top list. Again, like, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Expert. Something we got here might have actually been, like, a really sought-after card. I wouldn't know. I just kind of looked at the top list because that's, you know, the most interesting thing. But you guys will know you guys are seeing the prices and stuff pull up, you know. Noah Min of Crossout. The Melchild, the Four-Face Beast. I don't know about that one, buddy. I only see 3 faces. You gotta show me the 4th somehow. The 4-starred Ladybug of Doom. Now see, imagine if you could only see 3 of the stars, right? How do we know this is actually the Ladybug of Doom? This could be the Ladybug of Caring, but we can see the 4 stars. It's not lying to us. The 4-faced beast, how do I know it's even a beast? It's lying to us. I only see 3 of the faces. I don't have photographic evidence that there's a 4th one on the other side. The Mask of Restrict. Ashura Priest. The Bottomless Trap Hole. Another classic. Reckless Greed. Draw 2 cards and skip your next 2 draw phases. I'm guessing that plays into the Pot of Greed somehow, right? Emergency Provisions. Man, I could, what is that, tuna? Is that tuna back there? Some tuna and crackers? Fantastic. Is that a cow? I don't know about beef and crackers. Okay, I don't know about canned beef and crackers, but I suppose if you have to. And then Donzalung. Yeah, man. Alright, and that is the last time I will ever look into Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks for watching. Nah, I don't know, it's fun. I didn't get, like, as many, like, nostalgia hits as I did from the other retro pack that we did, but there were definitely a few standouts in there. It'd probably help if my memory was better, though. I'm kind of, like, known for my bad memory. Anyways, it's time for the bonus card of the day. Sorry to Yu-Gi-Oh! People, I don't have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card in here. But, explanation's gonna write down there. As always, we are playing Guess the Year. Okay, we have Pocket Monsters here. That's that's a bit of a throwback. Oh, it's a side load. Okay. Yeah, this thing is beat up. Okay, yeah, we got some scratches there on the side, some dirt, like, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, Guess the Year's kind of a joke, because 1996. It could be past that. I don't know. So the thing is that base set in Japan was 1996. So we could be looking at base set. Thing is, I don't know how long we were looking at this style of back. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually look at the price on here. It's only a $1 card. And it's D for damaged. I don't know how long this style of back was a thing. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. God, it is actually, like, pretty beat. Like, look at that right there. Like, something sticky got on this card. I don't know how long this back was a thing. Base set was 1996 in Japan, but to my knowledge, it was, like, at the end of the year. So our chances are higher that this is 97, right? That it isn't base set. We're gonna go with 97. And, okay, there isn't a copyright date on the front, so we're gonna have to go to look up what the date on this one was. But we have Dragonair from Rocket Set. Okay, bit of a clarification. That's what I thought it was. Yes, this is the Dark Dragonair from Rocket Set. But I got it correct. The Japanese Team Rocket Set was released on November 21st, 1997. So I actually got it. Again, like, if it was base set, it would have made sense. Like, 1996 would have been the safe bet. But I don't know how long they ran these backs for, right? It wasn't super long, but we had more sets release, obviously, in 1997, the year after. We had a full year for releases, as opposed to, just when the base set released. So, hey, my brain-dumb math was correct. We have a beautiful Dark Dragonair here. So, unlike the previous owners of this card, I will do my best to prevent any future damage that this thing might receive. Again, it's in damaged condition. I bought it for $1. Whatever price you guys saw on screen will just be the near mint price. That's how I always just do my pricing. I don't factor in the value, the condition. But it is a super nostalgic card for me, even if it's not in the language I originally had it in as a kid. But now, it's gonna be nice and protected. No more damage to this card going forward. Anyways, long Pokemon tangent at the end of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Does it surprise you? Well, let's go to something else that shouldn't surprise you either. The green screen man. Oh! See, I'm not that shocking. That was fine. That was fine for me. What else shouldn't surprise you being here on YouTube is that the next thing I'm going to ask you to do is to give the video a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Also, I just filmed this entire thing and realized that I didn't hit record, so time to read off my members list again. We have Poke Hoarder J, Obsidian, Smokey of the Sun, Andrew B, Bod, Reed, Kitty Health 21, Lana C, Kiss of Ember, Air, Sucker Punch, Lycan, Car, Reese, Billy Wimmel, Obsidian Panther, Ineffable, Andre Mosquito, Lime Kiwi, Crispy Demon Duck, Rusty Blackwell, Cold Drip Gaming, Ocarina 369, Wonder Bread, Solid Vertigo, Shadow 115, Thomas Mancini Brewster, Shea Blaine Set, Yugor Most Modest, Goaty, That Souls Girl, Psycho Panda, Borisu, Flamehead, My Little Gaming, Joseph Long, The Terminator 624, Misha, Ryan McKenzie, Emma, Wounds Do, Tactical, Plum Wild, Mimi, Catfrog 1, Dylan S, Nation Harris, Phil and Vaporeon, Amon VT, Alexandria Fiend, Lenny Pop, Cal, Charlotte Poe, and Pogo Hunter Lou. Pogo Heather Lou. Dyslexia screws up your guys' names more than it probably should. Anyways, if you guys want to check out some more content, over here is going to be a playlist of all of my Pokemon videos if you are into the primary thing that I do here, Pokemon, and you feel like binging. Underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and link the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Video that I did. So that'll be the Retro Pack 1, and there was something else in that video. Check it out. And lastly, right about here is going to be a link to the community Discord if you feel like joining it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I will see all of you next time. Goodbye for now.